Yeah. Right now I'm in Arizona though. I'm in Arizona. I
Oh,
just
you're in
got out.
Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, I was in LA the day before yesterday. I just got out here.
Yeah. How is Arizona? How is it?
Arizona lit, bro.
Yeah.
It's always like, yeah, Arizona always lit when I'm out here, bro. I've been working on a pilot for a reality show. So everywhere I've been going, I just been, turning up. They want to see the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything. So yeah, man, it's been lit.
That's fire, man. And I'm sure everyone in Arizona is happy today as the Phoenix Suns acquired Chris Paul.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I just told my bro. He was talking to me about it this morning. He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, y'all about to start balling out now, huh?" Yeah,
Him and Devin Booker are gonna go crazy.
yeah, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
this,
you're a Laker fan?
yeah, I'm a Laker fan for
Yeah.
sure.
Congrats on the win. I mean, you've probably seen plenty of them already with Kobe Bryant there, but as a Knicks fan, haven't even seen the playoffs in about 8 years.
For real?
Yeah. As a Knicks fan, nope.
Damn. Yeah. Hey, it feel good to be champs. You know the Dodgers won too, so
Yep.
you
Yeah.
know,
LA's taking over.
we back.
Yeah. Now you just need the Rams to win again, win it this time.
Yeah. I can't wait to go to one of them games. They building a stadium in my city, so yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Yeah,
Well, man, tell me a little bit about the reality show. This is the first I'm hearing about it.
yeah, because a lot of people don't know. Like, I guess when people check my Instagram stories, like they see all the stuff that I be doing. Like, you feel me? Like I normally I'll be at a club. I'm around a lot of girls. It's a lot of turning up, or I'm in the studio working, or I'm at some red carpet event. So the reality show will be called Forever Young. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's pretty much about me trying to work on an album, but I got like all these distractions around me. With the girls and the bottles, and stuff like all this stuff. Is like so many distractions. Is like keep steering me away from working on an album, but eventually I'll get the album done, and just wait to the end, man.
Yeah.
It's there, man. So and I'm trying to get it shopped to a major network. So yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty dope.
What network are you thinking about? I was just gonna ask that.
Uh, Somebody told me Netflix. If I want to do something for Netflix or the Zeus network, you know, um, I don't know. We still thinking about it, but if it sound right, I'm gonna do it.
I think a lot of people are gonna have interest in you because, everyone knows, Cali Swag District.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
big
hell,
time, man. I mean, let's just a huge throwback. I'm throwing it back here with you here tonight. I remember being in middle school when that song dropped and the impact that it had, not in just in my life, but around the world.
yeah, bro. I mean, it was
Crazy.
yeah. We didn't when we made that song, bro. We didn't even think that it was gonna be that big. We just some kids having fun, playing around, and did a song about a dance, and it just blew up on its own. It's pretty crazy.
It's just as big, in my opinion, as "Crank That" by Soulja Boy.
For sure. That was a huge song. Uh, I was just talking about that too, because it's like it's some songs that's gonna just be timeless that people gonna play forever, and Crank That is one of them. And I'm just blessed to be a part of that category. It's something that's timeless.
When was the last time you did the Dougie?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
last night. If you look on my story, my bro caught me walking inside this event, and I started doing it. So yeah, I hit it every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I wish they'd be doing that more than the dances they do nowadays. They do crazy dances now. They don't even have a name for them.
It's getting too complicated now, man, with all the TikToks and stuff. Like, I don't know. I can't do all that.
Well, we're in this era where people they usually don't like to read. That's why music has changed so much in this era, and that's why I'm interested in getting to the music you make, especially with East Side. You express your vocal ability. You're very versatile. It just seems as though that people always follow a trend of what's trending in the music scene. And where is those dance hip hop songs that we used to get? We don't have that anymore. No one wants to think. No one wants to learn and actually do things out anymore.
Right. I mean, everybody like to dance, but it's like I don't know. People's not making songs like that no more. Drake had that song what's it called?
Oh,
Left
Tootsie
foot.
Slide.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
that. I mean, that
that was
everybody
weak.
trying to do it.
That was weak.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say it. You didn't hear it from me, Drake. You didn't hear it from
Yeah,
me.
you heard it from
But,
me. It was weak.
and then Tiger, I think he just did a song for the SpongeBob movie that's coming out, and then he's doing the same thing. He said to the left. Everybody trying to incorporate a move or a dance to a song because people like to dance, but I don't think it's gonna be any like Crank That or Teach Me How to Dougie. Like,
I don't think so.
yeah, bro, they still play that in the club to this day.
Oh yeah, I remember. I told you middle school before I was DJing, and when I started DJing, I'll get into that and much more. But when I was going to these middle school parties and dances, stuff with the school, and when I was involved with, you'd hear "Teach Me How to Dougie" 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, bro.
You never heard songs played more than once at a party. Never.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. It's a blessing. Sometimes it's like it's unreal when I think about like that song blowing up the way it did. I mean, like that's crazy because we really was playing around and made the song just for our friends to hear it, really, you know. And then when we found out like the reactions people was giving to the song, we like, oh, this might do something, you know. And it did.
It went worldwide, peaked at number 28 on Billboard.
Yeah, bro. Yep, and it's still going, like it's still climbing, you know. And I don't know, it's a blessing. I'm be performing that song for the rest of my life.
And you should.
Yeah, bro.
That's history.
Yeah, facts, bro.
That's history. That's a part of my childhood I'll always remember because that music was great back then. And they Take Care out there, early Drake. You guys were superstars. I remember seeing you guys all over BET when I was younger. You were on 106 in Park.
Yeah, it was fun, bro. 106 in Park. I mean, they should. My bad.
No, it's all good.
They should honestly bring 106 in Park back because that was the culture right there. You know, they played all the videos. They had the Freestyle Friday battles, you know. It was just like something that every kid that did music, they wanted to be on 106 in Park one day. And, you know, I think we reached number 2 on 106 in Park, but our video was on there for months. Like, it was in rotation for months.
I remember it.
We had like two new songs after that hit 106 in Park. But Teach Me How to Dougie was the longest running video on there. So, and everybody watched 106 in Park. So I know it was just crazy around that time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The essence of my childhood. There was nothing like it, man. 106 in Park, you had to turn on the Freestyle Fridays and was it the Wild Out Wednesdays? Was that what it was?
Yeah. Wild Out Wednesdays. That's how they found all the new talent. All of the man. They got to bring 106 in Park back. I'll be a host.
You could probably do that, man. You could probably do that. I want to see 106 in Park come back, but not only Teach Me How to Dougie was huge. How about Burn Out, Drive Fast?
Yeah. That's the other video that was on 106. You know, that song, my two bros, they came up with Smoove and JR. They came up with that song because Smoove, he into cars. So he like muscle cars and stuff like that. So, you know, he came up with that song, and that's what we was doing around that time in the city. We was, you know, driving fast and burning out and, you know, going crazy.
That song, I remember seeing it for the first time on 106 in Park. 106, my goodness, they should bring that show back. But Burnout was I remember playing that a lot when I was DJing at parties when I was younger too.
Yeah, bro. That was a good song. But it seemed like no matter what we put out, Teach Me How to Dougie was the yeah, that song cool, but Teach Me How to Dougie. You like, damn. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. That was a fun time.
Yeah, it definitely was. And how about the remix? I mean, you had Jermaine Dupri on there, Bow Wow, Red Cafe, B.O.B.
Jermaine Dupri was the first person to rap on the song. Like, he took it upon himself just to do it. So we left him on there. And then,
that's fire.
And Bow Wow called and said he wanted to do it. And everybody else was just history, you know. We just said fuck it and did it all. I mean, my bad. I don't know if I could cuss.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I don't care.
We just did it all.
You did. I remember the remix, the video. You were all in front of a white screen. I remember that. You guys were dancing in the music video.
Yeah, it's that day we just had flew in. I think we took a jet from New York to do that video. We just flew in from a show and walked right in and just had to get the video done. No sleep, no nothing, bro. But it was fun. It was fun. That was a fun day, bro. We had to get it done quick too because we was gonna leave again. We had to get back on the road and everybody was moving around, so we didn't know when Bow Wow was gonna be here. Do it as soon as everybody was like in the same room. We like, let's do it now. So it was fun.
I'm sure it was, and I'm curious, what advice did Jermaine Dupri give you? Because that's a legend in the game, and for him to really co-sign that track is huge.
Yeah, he told us the song was timeless before we realized the song was timeless. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about the beat, and he was just like, man. He said, stay at it, keep having fun, and keep, you know what I'm saying, making people dance, you know? And, you know, that's what we did for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept it going for a minute.
How successful was the remix? I mean, the original, I'm sure, was just rocketed out of the planet by then, but how far did the remix go?
The remix did well. It did real good. It almost peaked just like the original.
The original?
Nothing's gonna pass the original, you know? But like you have their fans that like the video, the song, so they brought more attention to it for sure.
Being so young, and well, we should really get into the background of you, but being so young, before I get into the background, being so young, what was the schedule like being on the road? Because you guys were young superstars.
Bro, we have days where we have to wake up like 5 a.m. to do like some news stations. And then from the news stations, we'll have to go to some other interviews, no sleep. So we'll probably get like naps in the car or something like that. Then we'll have to go catch a flight. From the flight, we'll straight to the stage. From the stage back to the airport. Like, so it was like that every single day, bro. We barely talked to our friends, family. Everybody started thinking we was acting different. Like, because we was doing so much, bro. It was like, we didn't have no time, bro, but it was fun. So we was enjoying it, but it was just, man, tiring, like, you know?
I can only imagine.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy, bro. It's a hell of a life.
Yeah.
Especially when the song was like at its highest, it was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. How about, let's say when you were walking down the street, did people recognize you right away?
Yeah, because we still stayed in our city. We never left. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we'll still walk to like the swap meets and stuff like that to buy t-shirts, to buy t-shirts and things. And people would drive by and be like, yeah, you know you crazy, right? And we'd be like, what? We live here, like this is our city. So it started getting hectic, you know?
Yeah.
But we never, we just, you know, enjoyed the fact that people recognized us, you know?
Yeah, you definitely, you didn't just make a buzz from where you were from, but all around the world with one song.
Yeah, bro, that song still takes me overseas to this day. Yeah, I'm back and forth. Like, it took me to Dubai, Australia, China, Turkey, France, you name it. I probably
Worldwide. It's worldwide.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
What country did you enjoy most visiting when you were performing the Teach Me How to Dougie song?
Of course, Dubai.
Yeah.
That's like my second home, you know, like it's like a foreign Vegas. It's lit out there. So, you know, I'm pretty turned, you know, so I like all the lit stuff. They got a whole lot of money over there. It's like a lot of Bugatti police cars and things like that.
Bugatti police cars.
They got police cars that's Bugatti.
And they're probably committing police brutality in them.
All types of shit, bro.
You know they are. You know they are. They're doing something shady.
Yeah, bro. It's different, but it's lit. It's lit.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But getting into just the background of yourself growing up in Inglewood in California, man, if you want to tell your story here, we advise that too, to give you a little bit of a background to our listeners.
Well, I grew up in Inglewood, California, of course. I mean, I went to all the schools in Inglewood. Everybody knew me from rapping all my life. That's just what I wanted to do, music.
Yep.
So in school, I I put up these flyers. Me and my bro put up flyers around the school, like battle at lunch. like, we take your lunch money, battle at lunch. So at lunchtime come, everybody got these flyers and stuff, and they meet us at this the tables. So we used to beat on the table, and we'd just start battling everybody, anybody that could rap. We'd just battle. So that's how I started making my name. Mm-hmm. And then we formed a group in high school, and it was called Fresh Licks, right? We had a song that was popular back then. It was so popular that we never recorded it. We used to just perform it at school. So everybody at the school ended up knowing the song. The band of the school started playing the song. Like, the song became big at the school. That's when everybody knew, like, okay, one day they might do something, you know? Yeah. But, you know, from there, I tried playing football, boxing, and going to college. But for some reason, everything always led me back to music. Yeah. You know, couldn't stay away from music no matter what I wanted to do. I went to school for EMT, to be an EMT.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
It just saving people's lives out here. We need you now with COVID.
I know, right? Like, I should have stuck with it, but you know, the music kept calling my name, bro.
And you needed to do that instead, yep.
I ended up getting signed. So it was like, you know, whatever you believe in, this is what I got to say to everybody. Whatever you believe in, stick to it, you know what I'm saying? Never give up. And it's possible. Anything is possible, because I've always wanted to be a rapper, and I became a rapper. So, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to do is really possible. Just stay consistent and never give up.
And you prove that, and you continue to prove that to this day. The group that you were making songs with in high school, was that the same members of Cali Swag District?
No. In high school, Smoove, he was a DJ. He didn't rap.
Okay. Yeah.
And he didn't really even go to my school. He used to always ditch. He was just at the school. Like, he didn't really go to Morningside. So, and then the other dude, JR.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to JR and Bone, by the way.
Yep.
JR, he didn't do music in school either. He used to play around. He was just like the fly kid at the school. Like, just this short dude that had all the clothes and gear and jewelry and stuff, and all the girls. He was one of them. And he remember MySpace?
I remember that. That's a throwback.
He was real popular on MySpace. So, yeah, hold on, that's my fault, bro.
It's all good.
He was real popular on MySpace. So, like, all the girls that he knew, they came from MySpace, and they just liked him, so they just liked his music. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
cool like that. And M-Bone, he was a basketball player. He played basketball, and he always danced. Like, he used to be a clown dancer and everything like that. So everybody was just separate, doing their own thing. I was the only person that did music.
Mm-hmm. And rapped seriously, yeah.
Yeah, I was the only one. But when I got in the studio with Big Y, the guy that actually formed the group, like, he created our name and everything. I got in the studio with him, and all my friends see me in the studio. So, of course, I invite everybody to the studio. Smoove called, said he had a beat for a song, and it was a song called Jerk Talk. That's the first Cali Swag District song, really.
Yeah, yep. I remember that.
Yeah, Smoove made the beat and said he had a song. So when he came and we did the song, Big Y looked at me and him, and M-Bone was always with me just because that was my best friend. And he danced to all my music. So he looked at me, Smoove, and M-Bone, and was like, that's it. And the name was the Inglewood Unified Swag District. That was the first name. And then he was like, nah, that's too long. And then he said California Swag District. Then he was like, nah, that's too long too. So we just started saying out, we Cali Swag, you know? And from there, it's history after that, bro. Like, we made Teach Me How to Dougie, and we never looked back.
The Kickback was born.
Yeah. The Kickback, because we used to throw kickbacks a lot, you know, like, in Inglewood, if you throw a party, the party most likely gonna get shot up or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, bro. Where we from, it's like the parties only last like they start at like 8 and last to 11 or something. Before somebody start tripping, or you know, they start fighting, or they can't get in the party. So, but we was used to this, so it was like that was normal to us. So we start calling, instead of saying we gonna throw a party, we start telling people we're gonna have a kickback, because it sounded like, oh, it's not a party, it's something chill. But they would turn into parties. It'd be like grip of people at our parties, bro. They start getting the hint that our kickbacks was parties, and we'll play only our music there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
That everybody will go crazy when they listen to our music. So we said, fuck it, we gonna name our album Kickback, because that's how we, started this. Kickback.
I've read online, which is interesting. I don't know if it's true. There's a lot of things online that may be false that you read, but were you guys associated with Death Row Records?
Yeah, that's Big Y.
Yeah, okay.
That created our name. He was signed to Death Row. He was a part of a group called The Relatives.
Mm-hmm.
They like in our city, they like legends. They like some of the first rappers. They was gangster rappers.
Yeah.
So they some of the first rappers to come out of my city that was like crazy dope. That was like around when Mac 10. We only had a couple of rappers, Mac 10. We got 211 and them, but only a few made it actually like mainstream. So they were signed to Death Row, and he the reason that the group is a group, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Suge Knight?
Yeah, Suge Knight is.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
He lived in Vegas. Suge Knight lived in Vegas, and there'd be times I go to Vegas and he'd come out to the clubs with us, and Suge Knight was cool. Yeah, I met Suge Knight, and he liked to play basketball. So every time he see me, he'd be like, what's up with that game? We need to get this one. He thought I don't know why Suge Knight thought he could beat me in basketball, but
It's good that he was nice to you guys, because he wasn't nice to some other people. Apparently.
One of them, you get on his bad side, it's just bad. But
yeah, no, you don't want to be an enemy of Suge Knight.
Nah, he always showed us love though, so it's good.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good that he backed you at the same time as supported you, because he was a legendary manager, legendary producer too.
Yeah, he was. And Suge Knight and us, we never really talked about music though. It was we always just see him in Vegas, or like, at a club or something, and he'd be chilling, smoking a cigar and talking about basketball maybe, and him beating everybody. Like, yeah, Suge Knight was, to us, he was cool. So,
yeah. You have the only positive story, I'm sure.
Glad we wasn't on his bad side though. So
yeah, good. No, who knows what would happen if you weren't. Thank goodness though. But how are you guys just able to just form this chemistry to create the song Teach Me How to Dougie? And how that dance just come about? Like you guys said, you just came up with the dance, but how were you able to create that chemistry to really flow and create a successful viral dance?
See, the thing with us, we wasn't a group that was like actually put together, like we just met. We was already friends. Like, so we was already hanging out with each other. So the chemistry was already there. Like we'd be together every day almost, like, messing with girls, just, doing the regular, the turn up kid stuff, So when Teach Me How to Dougie came, Teach Me How to Dougie, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
All right, because my phone, it keep going black. So I'm making sure you see me.
Yeah, that happens during the Zoom. That happens.
All right, cool. So in the studio when we made Teach Me How to Dougie, it was all off of just fun. Like, we was drinking, maybe smoking, and listening to the beat this girl made, a girl named Star. Her and Smoove was working on the beat. And when we heard them little the tums, whatever them drums is called,
yeah,
we heard that sound. I was like, ooh, that's it right there.
Yeah.
So we went in there and started playing. And I remember, like, yesterday, Smoove went in there and said, they be like Smoove. And I'm like, he said his name. I'm going to say my name, too.
My name is Young. Yeah.
I was like, the name is Young. So everybody was just, it was just like good vibes, The chemistry, it was like real good vibes. And the song came out just like that. Like, it was a vibe, a mood, a dance. It was fun. So however you feel when you hear the song, that's how we felt the day we made it.
And it's timeless. It's something that's important, man, is just when M-Bone and JR passed, just I don't know how you went on, and that's strong for you because you went on. You're carrying on that legacy because you didn't lose just one member, you lost two.
Yeah. Rest in peace, JR and M-Bone again. Um, that's pretty much what the my documentary and my reality show is about. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people wondering like how or like, you know, how's he doing this? I think it's them, like it's motivation for me that I gotta keep their names alive, you
Yeah,
know. If I let it go, then who's gonna remember? You know, that's how I look at it. Like who's gonna remember them? You know, so every performance, every show, every interview, I make sure I say their names or their names come up. You know, rest in peace to them all the time because you know if nobody do it, if I don't do it, I don't know who's gonna do it. You know, and years go on and people forget, and I don't want them to be forgotten. You know, so
they
that's
can't.
yeah, I guess that's my motivation right there. You know.
That's your motivation. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it when I heard the breaking news about M-Bone passing. And it was just such a shame because you guys were so talented as a group and you were only going to go up even further from what you did. I'm sure you guys were. But the fact that you're still doing it, because I was looking for you guys, because I knew about M-Bone and JR, but I found you because I always liked Cali Swag District from when I was younger. I was like, that's someone I want to get on my show. And I remember being younger, and then after the kickback, you never heard anything again after that. And obviously we know why, because of the passing of the two important members. And
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
it's just very tragic.
I mean, when M-Bone passed away, we realized he was really the life of the group. Like he was the energy. I mean,
Yeah,
he was the answer. You know what I'm saying? So he was the one that brought a whole lot of life to the group. And when he was here, we didn't realize that because you know he was always here. But as soon as he left, we like our first show we did without him. It was just weird,
it
bro. We
wasn't the
like
same.
because it was like it was no energy at all, and we start thinking like, damn, normally M-Bone would be doing all this, and we
Yeah,
like we gotta work harder now, and you know it made us realize how much work we needed, you know. But I mean, the blessing out of all of it is that his passing made us work harder, like way harder, and made us better performers because he was a great performer. You know what I'm saying? Like he was hype, you know. So him being gone showed us like, okay, that was M-Bone doing all the work. We need to get it together and you know make these performances even better. You know, so I mean that was the blessing out of all of it. But I give everything up to get him back though, him and JR back. So, but you know, rest in
yeah,
peace.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to them. What's your relationship with Smoove right now? Still cool?
Yeah, I talk to Smoove every day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my brother. So when I talk to him, it's you know, I'm probably bagging on him, calling him ugly or something like that. He's calling me all types of names. That's how we talk to each other, you know. Uh, he got kids. He got kids now. I don't have any kids, so I'm lit. He got, he got kids now. He got a detailing business. Um, and he got a catering business. You know, he's just living his regular life and you know working on his businesses. He do music every now and then, but that's not really his passion. You know, his passion is cars. Like so, he's in a car club.
Yeah,
He got a crazy Mero right now. Like
yeah.
he's just going crazy with cars. Like so, he like to you know detail, fix cars, and cater, and you know take care of his kids.
That's important, and we know that from the song "Burnout Drive Fast." The cars. Yeah,
For him, man, that's all Smoove right there.
yeah.
That's his. Yeah, that's him. His idea for that song for sure.
Now, are you working on a project? Because I'm going to ask you the question pertaining to Smoove in a few minutes. Are you working on a project right now, a new one upcoming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. While I'm working on this series or this pilot for the show, uh, I'm working on an album called titled Forever Young.
Mhm.
You know, and I probably got 1,000 songs, bro, but I only like four of them. like
Before?
I didn't only pick four. I'm so like particular about stuff that I drop or like I put on an album and stuff because I know it's forever. Right? Once it's out there, it's out there. You know, so I want the album to sound totally different from what people expect from me. Like all the videos that I've been dropping, except for Eastside and I Wish, everything else won't be on the album. But Eastside and the song I Wish will be on the album, and all the music will sound totally different. Like it's like I'm a new me. I'm reinventing myself, letting people know who I am outside of Cali Swag District. You know.
And that's an interesting question. Before I get into Smoove again, how would you describe yourself or characterize yourself outside of Cali Swag District as an artist?
Different. Uh, I'm more open-minded about a lot of music that I do now. Um, I'm into outside of Cali Swag District. I'm into stories and vibes. I make my music based off moods and feelings, and you know what I'm saying. It's hard for me to talk or express myself talking, but I can express myself through my music and get you to understand me or like where I'm coming from and stuff. So that with Cali Swag District, it was all fun. You know, like everything we talked about, it was the girls, the parties, the turning up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my music now is like East Side, you know, and I Wish, like the two newest styles that you know what I'm saying? I never really sung like that, but now I'm doing more singing, I'm doing more melodies, I'm telling stories in my raps, you know. Don't get me wrong, it's still gonna be some party music in there that people can dance to and all that, but you know, I'm trying to get a vibes, especially for the females, the ladies. I like girls. Yeah. So, you know, I take what they want too. So yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it's all that matters. And then I'm gonna ask a question about Smooth now. Then go on to how you're doing with your vocals and your new song with Eastside. Is Smooth gonna be on the album?
Um, of course,
Yeah.
of course. It's me and Smoove, we two totally different people, and he like to do different music. You know what I'm saying? Like his music sound different from mine, but his music is dope. Like all the new stuff that he hasn't put out is dope, but it's just like not us. Like his, like, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
different. What we doing right now, we taking our time to find the right song or the right beat, because once me and him on the song together, that's Cali Swag District again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta find the right song or whatever we do. It just gotta be dope. So yeah, that's hopefully we do that before I figure out the time that I want to drop my album. You know, so hopefully we get it in before then. But for sure, Smoove is pretty much gonna be on everything that I do. You know.
Yeah. You got to carry the legacy, and I'm glad that you're doing that. I'm sure the Cali Swag District fans are going to be very happy to hear that. If they haven't heard it already, when are you thinking about dropping the album? Probably next year, most likely. If
Yeah,
so.
sometime next year.
Yeah.
I think I'll be ready, depending on how everything else do. You know, uh, music is not my main focus right now. So
You got the documentary and the reality show, yeah.
I want to do that to get the name going, like cause some buzz around the album. You know, drop a few more videos, music videos, and then I'm gonna drop the album. You know.
That's the way to do it. It's all about the way you market it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it right where I'm not just wasting music. I don't want to just drop anything and it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. You know.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's the right. I think that's the right way to go about it. The producers who you mentioned, it may be hard to find a beat for you and Smooth, but besides that beat, for other songs on the album, who are the producers that you're looking to use for the album?
Producers. I've been working with only one producer lately. I mean, well, two producers. I've been working with a producer named Black Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been working with a producer. His name is Twin. Now these are local producers, you know, that's trying to be heard, and they music is dope, like it's crazy. So uh, I'm working with them. I like working with producers like that, you know, like up and coming producers, because they hungry, and you know what I'm saying, they make crazy stuff. I mean, I'll send you some exclusives when we get off here. You know, I'll send you some.
Yeah, oh, I appreciate that, man. I'll get that in the rotation. And the interview isn't over yet. I have a couple questions, but when you do drop the album in the reality show, when that goes through, I want to have you back too, so we can talk about that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll get that. I'll get that promoted for you. I'll get that into the rotation. There's any songs that you need. But besides that, for distribution deals, label deals, are you currently independent?
Yeah, I'm independent. Yeah, independent. Independent is the way to go.
Yep.
Unless they offering
The right deal.
It's something that I can't refuse.
Yeah.
But yeah, independent right now is the way to go. You don't have to split nothing with nobody.
Yeah. The Don Corleone deal.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's the offer you can't refuse. But
yeah, bro.
I read, man, back in the day when you guys were young, creating the Kickback, that Priority Records was playing games. Was that the label? They were the ones that were really holding it back from being released.
We was signed to Capitol Records.
Oh, it's Capitol. That's right, Capitol.
They wasn't. That's a good question. It wasn't. I wouldn't say they was playing games. It just wasn't. It wasn't right. Like I don't know. Something wasn't right. You know. But I'm glad we got the album out. That's it.
Yeah, because you signed. Was it Spinks Entertainment? Spinks.
Yeah, that was the management. Well, part of the management. Yeah.
With Sony and Red.
Yeah. That was part of the management. They was with them. We was with Capitol though.
Yeah, and I think they were playing games because they weren't letting you release it. I'm gonna call it like it is. They're playing games.
Yeah, I mean they could have been playing games. You know, they probably told us something different, but you know the album got out, man. It's out there.
Yeah, and I'm glad it got out. But I think the reason why they're playing games, you take a look at all these young groups that were out there prior to you guys. They took advantage of these young guys. You look at New Edition, TLC. You look at these young artists. They took advantage because younger artists aren't familiar about the businesses, and you guys just sign your contracts, and they sell you a bad bill of goods, thinking that you're going to get all this stuff, and then they basically beat you.
Yeah, some labels do that.
Yeah.
Some labels do that. And it's messed up if you don't know the business. You know?
Yeah.
But it all comes back around through paperwork, you know, or, you know, people get paid after a while if they know what they're doing. It's possible, you know. But yeah, a lot of these labels, man, they different. They not right, you know. So it's better.
No.
Yeah, it's better. And if you don't know how to read a contract or anything like that, for sure get a lawyer to read the contract.
Yep.
Because it's a whole bunch of little small prints in there that you don't know.
Yeah, they probably have it in cursive or you know that different type of font.
And you assign something, and then you know all you see is the dollar signs on there, but not knowing that you could get more. But if you ain't never had anything, you know, so hundreds of thousands of dollars sound good to you.
Yeah.
Not knowing you can have $1 million right now. You know what I mean? So kids, get a lawyer.
Yeah. That's great. That's great advice. Yeah. Your solo act, when did you start really vocalizing for your music and expressing your vocals?
16, 17. I started playing around with it, like just trying new things in the studio, and people kept saying it sounded good. They was like, man, talk about reinventing yourself. It was like, that's the type of music you got to do because it's different. They're not expecting this. So I started doing more of it, practicing it, and start getting good at it, you know?
Yeah.
It's becoming second nature now, you know? So,
what do you prefer more, singing or rapping?
I love rapping, you know, but it seems like that's what everybody expects from me. Like, they like, okay, yeah, you can rap, you know, teach me how to Dougie. Like, they do. I be like, dang, it's crazy. So, but when I start singing, they act a little different. They be like, wait a minute, play that again? That was you? Like, so, and that's how I want the world to feel when they hear my music. Like, what a minute, that was the dude from Cali Swag District? Like, that's him? You know? Yeah. Like, so if I feel like if they feeling like that, then it's genuine. Like that's a real feeling. They're not just looking like, oh yeah, we heard you rap, but teach me how to Dougie, like stuff like that. But when they hear the new music and they react to it, like, oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's what I want people to do, you know.
Yeah. We all know you for rapping, so it was different from when I tuned into East Side, and I didn't expect it. It sounded you as though you were a soul R&B singer.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the only. That's the first song I've done like that. Really, like the other ones is just like rapping with a melody almost, like not really singing, but you know, if I want to give an example, I say, no, I ain't gonna get no example, but yeah, it's just like I'm not gonna compare myself to nobody, but it's just like, yeah, man, just melodies, vibes, bro. It's all vibes, a feeling. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're setting a trend for yourself out here. You're not closed minded. That's important. You're
Facts.
not using auto tune when you're doing the vocals either. That's important.
Yeah, I am. I'm using auto tune,
Oh,
bro.
you are?
Yeah, I love auto tune.
On the east side, when you hit that range, you're
uh,
using auto tune.
nah, that's not auto tune.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about for that
Nah,
song. Yep.
that's not auto tune. But that doing that took me a lot of practice. See, I'm not gonna sit on here and cap with everybody, you know, like, yeah, you know, I'm the best vocalist. No, I just started doing it, bro. And my friend, he's a singer. He coached me through it, like you know, like a teacher that's giving you singer lessons, because he said I have it. Like, you know, he like, bro, you got the voice, you just gotta know how to use it. So he
Yeah.
like, so yeah, I mean, I do it. I just get coached through it sometimes, you know, since I'm still, but it's becoming like second nature now. So it's getting easier and easier.
Are there
Yeah.
any big artists that you're looking to work with in the game right now as for the new album?
Uh, big artists. Not not really. I got One Take Jake. I got a song with One Take Jake,
Okay. Yep.
but that's straight rapping. Um, I'm supposed to be working with OT
OT
Genesis.
Genesis. That's fire.
Yeah, that's my bro. That's my bro. So you know, he always tell me when he in the studio, he gonna call me, and you know, it gotta be right.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting on OT. But I mean, that's about it. I don't really be looking for features like that most of the time, because I be so in the zone. Like I just get the whole song done when I'm in the studio, because I'm expressing myself, you know. So and I feel like I got a lot to say now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do. I think people are waiting.
Yeah, bro. It's coming.
Yeah,
It's
because we see the singles, the people that follow you, we see the singles on YouTube, we see what you post on your social media, but people
yeah,
really want to see a member from Cali Swag District really drop something.
yeah, bro. I'm a when I drop, I'm coming hard. Like, yeah, I'm gonna drop something dope for the people, that's waiting. I got y'all.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a special project here from what I'm hearing so far. Yeah, I think everyone's is gonna jump on it though. I really do because it's especially if you get that reality series going,
Yeah, bro.
that's gonna pop off.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully one of these we gonna say one of these stations are um networks.
Yeah,
We
maybe
gonna
you can do E now that the disgraceful Kardashians are off.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
that'll be big. Yeah, one of these networks pick it up. It's out of there. You
yeah,
know,
it's out of there.
think it's gonna be fun. The show gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit, of course, because I can't listen. People never stop being lit. It keeps you young, you know, forever. That's forever young. It just keeps you young. If you act old, you become old, you know. So you just live life. You know what I'm saying? Live life to the fullest, because that's what I'm doing. You know,
Yeah,
get to it.
that's right. Always be an inspiration. There's an artist that I want to get into. Is you were commenting back and forth on my page with Osby Chill.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know it's crazy? Okay. I was on my mixtapes, you know that my mixtapes app.
Yep. Yep.
Before I even met him, I seen his album cover on there. And I was like, who is this? I like listening to new artists. So I'm like, who is this? So I played it. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, dang, he hard. So I find his Instagram page. And I hit him up. I said, I'm listening to this now. Like is you hard, bro. And then I met him in person at Game's concert. Game had a concert.
Mm-hmm.
I was there with my people, and I met him in person. And bro, dope. You know what I'm saying? He a real dude. His music crazy, and it has a lot. He make music with a lot of substance. Like he really be talking about things. It's real rap, hip hop, and that's the type of stuff I like. So yeah, man, shout out to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Dope art.
He was on my show last year. He was on my show. I had him on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, bro, dope.
He's got some fire. He's working with the game. He's done songs with him. I'm sure he's gonna do more with him.
He performed with the game that night. I was at the concert. Yeah, he had a song with him. He performed, and it was good. It was dope, man. Yeah.
You gonna do a song with him?
Yeah, we talked about that that night. Yeah, we for sure got to get in the studio. I think the song gonna be crazy. Yeah.
It's gonna be a Cali anthem.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be something special. You know. That's gonna be good for California because we both from California. You know, and bro can really rap. So I feel like with my vibes and his rapping, and you know what I'm saying, we might do something crazy that people gonna love. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With social media being such a big thing right now and important to the industry, would you ever spark up a Teach Me How to Dougie contest again? Challenge, they call it the challenge. Would you ever do that?
I thought about it so many times, but I don't know. I'm just gonna let it be organic. You know, let the song just do what it do, because it's already viral on TikTok.
Yeah,
people have been doing a dance to it and making other versions of the song, and you know, doing a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I think that song is gonna do what it's gonna do. Like, it's no matter what I do, it's gonna forever be as big as it is. You know.
Yeah, and it's only gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I mean, like, I can't stress enough how important that song was to a lot of people's lives and just the party scene in general. It wasn't a party if you didn't have that song on, man.
Yeah, bro. Everybody played that song so many times. I can't tell you how many times I performed that song or heard the song. Dougie, bro. I think I'm eat out, but I still and I can't tell you. I'm millions. So, you know, it's a blessing.
You guys were on top of the world at such a young age. You're doing the song with Jermaine, the remix of Cali Swag District's Teach Me How to Dougie with Jermaine Dupri, B.O.B., Bow Wow, Red Cafe. Who are some of the artists that you met in the industry when you were on top with this song that was just wow to you? You just wowed from it. Like, we're here, basically.
Good question. It's so many. Around that time, Chris Brown was like crazy popular, and you know, he still is, but you know, that was like his younger days when it was just crazy. So Chris Brown, we was cool friends with Chris Brown, Tyga, Kim Kardashian, of course, because we taught her how to Dougie in person, you know.
Well, at least you didn't fall under her curse, huh?
I might like the curse. You never.
Oh no.
Nah, bro. But we taught her, man, and in person, you know, she beautiful still, you know. So I could see how somebody can fall under the curse, you know. But yeah, man, we taught her Dougie Fresh. We go to New York and go to his house, his studio. That's actually
that's a legendary MC host. That's a legend. That's a legend right there. A rapper too.
Yeah, you know, and he be performing it, Teach Me How to Dougie. You know, he made a verse to it, so he be performing it at his shows and stuff. So, I mean, it's been a lot of people.
Did you ever meet Drake? Because Drake was just coming out around 2000. I mean, he's been out for a while, but
have I actually have, yeah, but it wasn't like, it was brief, you know, like just like what's up. I think it was at the BMI Awards or something like that, and it was just like, oh, what's up, like, you know, and move on, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
well, we didn't really associate with too many artists. I don't know. We was different. Cali Swag, we always was different. We just wanted to be with our friends that we grew up with. We didn't really want to kick it with the celebrities.
Yeah. And it's interesting because there's not that many groups anymore either.
No, it's not. We had around that time we had the New Boys, the Rejects.
Yep.
It was a lot of groups in that area, you know. But nope, no more groups.
No.
Groups.
Everyone got greedy and wanted to get their money.
Us, since we grew up together, we wasn't put together. We never had problems like as a group. You know, like we never looked at each other. It was like we gonna break up. Like we fought like brothers and stuff like that, and we'd get over it so fast. Like because we was really family. Like the music just made us even closer. You know, only reason why if M-Bone was still alive, I think the group would still be together today. You know, or yeah, if he was still alive, I think the group would still be here to this day. Because when JR was here, we were still performing, doing everything as a group. But once JR left, it was like, man, we just start doing our separate stuff, like, you know. But yeah, bro, most groups break up because they was put together, you know, because they dealing with egos and different personalities really don't work, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Most groups are put together. You guys form just on a regular bond.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Other groups, you get this person from over there, this person from over there, like they don't know each other. They was this, yeah, it don't work like that.
Yeah. I'm curious because you said before that you like that real hip hop. You call it hip hop. Who were some of the artists that you were really inspired by growing up and doing this rap stuff?
Crisscross.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to Crisscross because they was kids, and I felt like if they could do it, and I'm a kid, I could do it too.
Yeah, Jump, it's classic.
Yeah, for sure. Jay-Z. It's crazy. I'm from the West Coast, but I didn't really listen to Tupac as much. You know what I mean? I listen to a lot of East Coast artists because I like a lot. I used to love battle rap, and like, you know, people with bars, like, you know, just
Yeah.
so. Who else? I listened to Biggie. I just started listening to Nas. Honestly, my bro used to he like, bro, Nas is hard. Like and I'm like, bro, I just can't get. I never could get into Nas. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started listening to him not too long ago, maybe like a couple months ago. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, Nas, this I've been listening. I'm like, what the fuck? Nas is hard. Like, because I like that real hip hop, and I like to see how people flip words and, you know, they metaphors or how they rapped under or over the beat or certain parts of beat. Like I just be listening to all that, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like his cadence is crazy. Like I listen to Eminem, you know. Who else?
Before we get an Eminem, what album of Nas are you on right now?
The what?
What album of Nas are you listening to?
I haven't been listening to albums. I've been just listening to songs, like, you
songs.
know. Yeah, like they told me to listen to, what is it called? Illmatic.
Yeah, that's they always say that's the best one. I mean, critically, I'd say it's his best one, but in my opinion, I think it was written.
You think so?
Yeah, it was written. I think that's a better. I mean, I wouldn't say better album. I just prefer it. I feel as though that's his best album.
Yeah. See, I just started listening to that because they was like, if I'm listening to Nas, go there.
Yeah.
And barring it up, you know.
Yeah. And who's the other artist? You said Eminem, Jay-Z. You mentioned that. Criss Cross. Anyone else? Biggie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie. So, Um, who else? DMX.
DMX.
Um, who else do I like? I mean, it was a few. It's a lot, bro. You know, the rappers that rap with substance and stories. Got stories to tell. You know.
And I think that's what you do too. I think that's why I resonate with your music, because I do tend to like the lyrical hip hop a lot more. And you don't get that a lot nowadays. It's rare to see artists that really care about their craft, because now they'll put something out and it's usually garbage, and then it makes all this money, which I don't get, because it's like there's really no effort put into it and it's not that good quality wise.
It's the new generation. They like that. If the beat is, you just gotta have a dope beat and a catchy hook, and you can say whatever you want on the song.
Yeah.
And don't go crazy.
Yeah, which is crazy, because I always say this, when like after 2013, for me, music died. Like, you get some good music, but like as a whole though, music just really downgraded after 2013.
Facts. I for sure. I agree, bro. You know, but that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm gonna try to bring back, or that's what I'm bringing back on the album. Like I'm doing more music that's that I'm telling stories, or I'm doing more music that sounds like a full song, and it's just not like no boom boom bap type stuff. You know what I mean? I'm rapping to different beats, just a whole nother lane, bro. You know?
Make it your own lane, and its quality though. That's the thing.
Yeah, facts. That's exactly it.
That's the thing. I want to plug your clothing line in. Let's plug that in.
Yeah, man. Alpha Bands,
Out for bands.
Yeah, Alpha Bands. Man, I thought I had a. I should have had the shirt on, and I'm messing up right now. But
Here, I'll pull it up on your Instagram so people can see it right now.
Yeah,
There
man.
we go.
Tap in. Yeah, there you go. I can tell y'all how to get that. All you gotta do is DM me on Instagram, and I got you. I said, just give me the size, color, DM me. Got y'all.
Yeah. What made you want to start the clothing line? And why is the name Out for Bands?
So the brand OFB, I've been having that since I was in the group with Cali Swag District. You know, it was me and a couple of my other homies that was throwing parties. Like I told you, it'd be lit. Like
You're telling me.
it's always a party, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So me and my friends was throwing parties and kickbacks and stuff, and we got known for that, like crazy parties and like Project X type things.
Project X.
We had helicopters come out type shit. Like,
Yo, you really did?
Yeah, bro.
Did a guy show up with a blowtorch?
But crazy stuff used to happen. Yeah, it used to the original name used to be Official. It was Official Boys, because we used to say everything we threw, all the parties we threw was official. So we said OFV, whatever. But I changed it, uh, rebranded myself. You know what I mean? We not boys no more, because that's what we was doing when we was kids, and we own a new thing. So we always tell each other we don't move unless it's about money, or unless it's beneficial. We not moving. Like, it's no point to being anywhere if it's not beneficial, or we can't benefit off of it, or we not making any type of money, or what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's out for bands mean, like we only out for bands, like, are we out for benefits, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way we gonna reach our goals. Like, stick to it and just work all day, So that's what it is. It's like how Taylor Gang is to Wiz Khalifa. Alpha Bands is that to me.
Yeah.
Which will soon be a label. I'm trying to sign my own artist.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah.
breaking news too. That's breaking news.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my own artist. So what I'm saying, once I'm right, I got everybody, because I got a group of friends that do music as well, and they part of Alpha Bands. So that's pretty much my merch. We put it on shirts and hoodies and whatever, joggers. Like, that's just the motto, the lifestyle, Alpha Bands.
Yeah, and there you have it. You got the explanation for out for bands. Is there any artists that you want to mention that you have your eye on right now that you want to sign besides the group that you mentioned?
Um, um, it was somebody. I think he signed now though. My little bro, his name is Lil Drift. He crazy dope.
Okay.
And I want to sign my bro Rocky Rock. He a part of Mo Thugs. He's Lazy Bone's nephew. But
Okay, yeah. Lazy Bone, legendary Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah,
yeah, we be on tour with them too. Still to this day, they
yeah.
fans is crazy, bro. Like they got some
What's their fans like?
die-hard fans, bro, that drink beer all day and go crazy. Bro, your fans is crazy. Like they lit, you know, old and young. Like you'll find a 55-year-old at one of their concerts and a 14-year-old. Like
Okay.
you never know with them. But yeah, man, Rocky Rock, my bro, A1 Crashing. Um, yeah, it's like a lot of local artists that I be seeing, and I be like, you know, I see it in them because I know what it looks like. So I see a lot of talent in a lot of my friends, and you
Yeah,
know, trying to sign in.
yeah. I think something that's important too. How are you doing during this whole pandemic with COVID-19? Cases are sparking again all over the place.
And so the pandemic stopped uh, right before right before the pandemic started. The pandemic stopped all my shows.
Yeah. Oh,
I had 8 shows overseas pending, and I was about to get the call, like, okay, it's time to go, like on the overseas tour or whatever. And then they just said everything just got canceled because the clubs and the venues, like, we can't do it no more. So, I mean, the pandemic stopped a lot of money for a lot of artists, but it helped us be creative. It helped us, it actually helped a lot of people work harder, you know. We created a lot of things. People wasn't doing concerts over live before.
no.
Like, yeah, it made people crazy creative. You know what I mean? And it gave people time to, if they wanted to write a book. Now they got the time to finally get their book out. Like this show, I probably wouldn't even thought about it or came up with this album title and all. If it wasn't for the pandemic, I'd just be on the road working.
Yeah.
Somebody called me. They be calling me, bro. My bad.
It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, man, the pandemic helped. It helped in some ways,
As bad
and
as it is, it helped.
helped in some ways, bro. I just wish that it was something they could do about these concerts and things, because performing is like my favorite thing to do. I love
Yeah.
it.
You know what they should do is figure out some kind of drive-in performance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard in Atlanta they got like drive-through strip clubs and stuff. Listen,
Oh my god. My
what?
god.
You just drive up and you see a girl twerking, you just throw your
I know the movie theaters are having the drive-in theaters again like it's the 50s, but I mean concerts, they should figure out something with that where people can drive up and watch.
that'd be sick. Or like, sit on their cars or something, like, and you
Yeah.
just box. Yeah, that'd be dope, but it just would be so different because the artists feed off the energy of the crowd when they perform,
Yeah. And it's usually inside too.
So it's like the fact that you can't get close to your fans or interact or shake hands and you know what I'm saying? Like get
Yep.
that feeling with all the people in the crowd jumping in, it's like, bro, you'll never get that back. Like, so they gotta figure this thing out fast. If
Yeah,
it's
I have confidence. I mean, they're going to remove the monster who's in office on January 20th and put in someone who's competent, and they're going to get things rolling. I think so. I'm hoping by the summer, next summer, that everything is good for everyone. That's what I'm hoping because I'm sick of being in the house. I've been in the house. I've only been out of my house 8 times since the last week of February when the things really started to break out here. I mean, the school has us working. What do you call it? Virtually. Yeah, we're working virtually. I mean, it's half and half, but most of us are working from home, especially at the radio station at the university too. It's all virtual now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the technology is crazy when you think about it.
Yeah,
'Cause
it is.
now kids don't gotta go to school; they do it virtually. Like that's. I wish they had that when I was in school, though.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you this: I don't miss getting up early in the mornings either. I don't miss it getting up, getting ready, having to go out. I don't miss it.
Yeah, bro. I wish it was. I mean, that's one thing. See, I told you the pandemic made some good things and some bad things. Like, but everything else is, I guess, is cool. Like, you know, getting sick and I guess not being able to be in, like large groups and stuff. But everything else, it helped us, bro.
Yeah, I think it prepares us for whatever could ever happen again in the future.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it sure did. Like, it prepared us. I guess like they do it every couple of years or whatever. They make something, and it'll come back around again. You know,
Yeah.
and it's next generation. You know.
Yeah, you know that. You know because these what is it? These pharmacy companies and these prescription companies, drug companies are going to keep wanting their money to run up somehow.
Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna get some money. You know, they gotta put these sicknesses and diseases out there so we can pay for, you know, the medicine. And of course we gonna need it if we could dying from it. So they make these millions of dollars off of killing us again.
Yeah.
But hey, it ain't nothing I can do about it.
The scumbags of America, right?
They lit. They lit. Turn up.
Oh man, is there anything else you want to let the audience know, man? This is your time. This is your interview. It's your time, man.
Man, just follow me on Instagram. At the name is Young. Young spelled YUNG. Same thing on Twitter. Pretty much everything I do is on there. My Snapchat, really young. Oh no, it's Young really. Because when you see videos on my Snapchat, that's what you say to yourself, like Young really. Yeah. but and just follow me on there. Then you catch everything that I'm doing. You'll know when new music dropping, my album. You'll most likely see clips of the reality show soon. You know, so to catch up with me, that's the best place you can see everything. You know, so yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, make sure you go do that. Check out the YouTube channel for all the older videos that you have out there now. Make sure I mean, if you're living under a rock, if you don't know about Cali Swag District, go check that out to relive great memories and classic throwbacks. And the clothing line of Out for Bands.
Yeah, man. Out for Bands, tap in. Like I said, that's on Instagram too. You go there, you can check out the swag, what I got on there, and DM me, and I reply back. You know, I'm not Hollywood.
Yeah.
I talk to people. So yeah, just hit me on there, and be looking out for that album soon, man. Forever Young.
Yeah, go check it out, man. I want to thank you for coming on my show here tonight. I had a great time talking with you for about, I think, an hour and 22 minutes. So we got a lot out. Like I said, when you get this reality show going along with the album, you got to come back.
Sure, most definitely, I'm coming back.
No doubt. I'm gonna send you my number too after this. If you want to send me any exclusive, like you said before, just let me know. I'll get in the rotation.
Most definitely, bro. I got you.
All right, man. I'm gonna drop this on YouTube tomorrow too, so everyone can tune in. We didn't tune in live. Always make sure so the fans of the artist can check it out. And yeah, man, take care and stay safe. All right.
Appreciate it, bro. You too.
No doubt. No doubt.